I thought today we'd taste two wines from Hahndorf, which is right in the middle of the Adelaide Hills in the South Mount Lofty Ranges. Adelaide people are very familiar with it, others probably not so sure. This wine is Shaw & Smith Chardonnay, a very highly regarded cousins team, Martin and Michael. This Chardonnay has been made very much in the style of the Great Whites of Burgundy, with very good high quality oak, lots of time on yeast lees, stirring, so the wine should be rich and creamy right from the start. Let's have a look. It has a terrifically complex aroma with flavours from really beautiful ripe tropical fruits and aromas. It has all of that very smoothly in the palate with very, very fine, tight natural acidity, which is always superior to the sort of acid that industrial winemakers add with a shovel. But the wines are never as good as those which are built on natural acid, which comes from a colder, usually in this place, a higher area. This is an oak bank vineyard. It's very long, very satisfying. It makes me think of richer seafoods like scallops cooked in maybe a buttery sauce, or even stuff like yellow fish curry would be just perfect with this. This is a really exciting brand new release like this week. It's a very unusual variety for Australia. It's called Blaufrankisch. It comes from the high country in Central Europe, in Germany and Austria, and right down into Hungary, where it's used to make the really full, furry black wines they call Blueblood. But in the higher country, the colder it is, like at Hahndorf, it produces an incredibly intense fruity wine that's zippy and lively, and it's uplifting. So let's have another look at this wine. There's been a really strange obsession in Australia with making wines that taste like berries and fruits, and they call them fruit driven, which is pretty obvious. This wine is a lot more complex than those, in that it also has vegetal tones. It's almost like baby beetroot to sniff. And it has lemony oak. It's very, very cleverly made wine. It's very good, and it's reflective of its place, which is a vineyard with ironstone, like this stone I'm sitting in. It immediately smells vivacious and lively. And it tastes the same. It's really bright. I can imagine having this with pork ribs or any of those sort of medium flavoured meaty dishes. It's got really bright acidity, which makes me feel uplifted and hungry. I'm not spitting that out.